Hello, and welcome to Heart on Radio After Dark. This is Shauna Ava out of Sedona, Arizona, and I am thrilled to welcome my very first guest to the show today. This is Rion De'Rouen.
How are you guys doing out there?
I'm sure that's why y'all are here. You guys know DJ STARLORD, you know Team Light, you know Rion. I know you're here for it. He won't hold back. That's part of this platform. I don't know who's potentially been with me in the past, but I did have a little show called Heart on Radio when I first moved to Sedona and didn't know what the fork I was going to do with myself. And I had so many questions. And I was navigating this spiritual awakening process. And it's been some time, and Spirit said, that deep nudge inside of me said that it was time to come back, but in a different way, in a more intimate way, in a let your hair down kind of way, because I feel like this is such an emotional, vulnerable, honest experience being a spirit in a human body going through an awakening and ascension process. And we're here to do that together. I wanted to do something a little different. I am incorporating music in the flow of these broadcasts because they've been, or music has been so supportive in my journey. I know Rion's as well. He's clearly making music now. And I'm sure all of you. So it's the soundtrack of our lives. And it felt important to me and in resonance to do something a little outside of the box and include music, something that he and I are so equally passionate about.
Namaste and like catch family. Thanks for having me. Thank you, Miss Ava, for having me on your podcast.
Well, thank you for being here. Thanks for co-creating this fantasy turned reality. And I believe that's in the frequency we're in right now. It's a time where we're really meant to do the things that we've been writing about in our journals, that we've been quietly sitting on, that we've been feeling not worthy of. It's time to just do those things and live it and be our most vulnerable, authentic, excited, weird selves.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, I love it. So let's talk about your music. Let's,
Well, what would you like to know? It's very deep.
I'd love to know how that started for you.
It was a combination of channeling mixed with just really inspiration on certain music that I really enjoyed. And it was really important for me specifically because I really do enjoy making music. Um, for me, the journey was truly, it started about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, um, learning how to DJ. I took some lessons from my friends, and then obviously I had 4 lessons before I did my first live show at the Humankind Center, and I was very stressed out. It was very stressful for me because I'm a perfectionist, and I really didn't, learning how to DJ in 4 lessons, and then all of a sudden a hundred people show up to watch you DJ, and they're all excited, and I was just trying not to eat it the whole time. So it started there. Then I started, on the journey of making music, and with my first album, Time Matrix, it was basically just kind of expressing myself in a new way and giving downloads through the music and different keys, beats per minute, tones, vibration, sounds, synths. And once I really got into it, I really, understood what I liked. And I like to be taken on a journey when I listen to music. And I feel that like real powerful artists, even when they create an album, they take you on a journey and they have an idea of what they're trying to do. So my album was called Time Matrix. So this new album I'm working on now, Time Lords or Time Lord, it goes through ancient Sumeria. I have a language that hasn't been spoken in 6,000 years. Is one of the songs Eridu. I also have Star Language, my own Star Language, which I sing into the different music software. I even got an Akai Professional, an Akai Pro. So I'm making my beats now, and once I started making my own beats, really starting to play with the different tones and textures that I like to listen to. I don't know, Sublime mixed with Depeche Mode, mixed with Bob Marley, mixed with, a little reggaeton. And then I also like some Rage Against the Machine, but I also like house music as well. Usually around 120 to 125 beats per minute. Some of the songs I make are a little faster, about 132. That's more like raver style, but I found that I could make certain music for working out too, which I found very beneficial. I believe a couple of the songs we're going to hear today um, are in reference to obviously some songs from the first album, and I believe one or two songs from the second. So we'll see where it goes.
Thank you for that. If you're listening on Mixcloud, feel free to stay here. Otherwise, the episode playlist will be available on Spotify if you're listening on Spotify or YouTube. But I just want to say you need to check out Rion's music videos. DJ STARLORD music videos are bananas. I genuinely cried. I think other people did on the first few. And I continue to, but I mean, I was jaw on the floor. So talk about creating an experience and sharing yourself vulnerably, like we were saying, in a deeply creative and authentic way. Thank you for that.
Thanks.
So I think we're going to kick it off with something brand new. If you follow him, maybe you've paid attention, you've seen it sneak onto the Spotify playlist. But if I'm just introducing you to this new song now, heck yeah.
I have crossed the oceans of time to find you.
time the phone rings, I hear your voice. Is that my love? You left me no choice. You told me once you'd never leave, but now you're somewhere I can't reach. When I look at the moon, all I think about is you. When I look at the moon, all I think about is you. When I look at the moon, all I think about is you. When I look at the moon, all I think about is you. Gonna sing without me. Please take me to your world. In the night I found you, and now I walk without you. Thought I would be safer here, but all I see is where you were. Now the lights surround you, and I walk without you. Where are you now? I've waited so long. With every word I called your name, though I know you're gone. Where are you now? I've waited so long. With every word I called your name, though I know you're gone. Take me with you.
I've been looking for you. Let's go home.
Did you like that?
Heart palpitations.
Oh yeah, well, for this broadcast and whatnot, that was the MP3 version. But for all you professional music lovers and DJs out there, the Ultra HD 24-bit 48 kilohertz version is available at teamlight.com.
That was very scholastic. Thank you.
For all the professionals out there.
No, truly, what I went on a journey. I loved every twist and turn, and it's amazing how much the dynamic sounds and the lyrics created a visual journey and experience inside of my own mind.
Right.
And that's part of why I wanted to do a sort of mysterious radio broadcast style, is because I think it's so important to engage the imagination in a way that we're not experiencing in such a visual world right now.
Right.
So I'm thrilled that people are hearing it, having that experience, sharing it in this moment as we sort of, I feel like this is like the hot new release, right? This is sort of
Yeah,
the
Take
premiere.
Me and then Radiant is a new one that we can do in another podcast, but that one's also fire. And I have a very high, when I lock in on a song, I don't get up until I have like, um, you know, the vibe down. And it takes me quite some time because when I make music, I'm also went to school for film. I have that director or visual going on in my head. So as I'm making the music, I also am like visualizing the story that I can tell while I'm making the music. So it's like it's a lot more. I don't think a lot of musicians, when they're making music, they're thinking of the music video or how people can use it while they're creating it. And I think it's really important to think about the visual that you're giving people. I like to take people on a trip. Um, that's kind of my vibe. I really will like to create positive music with positive messages. A lot of the prayers I have, for example, in Time Matrix, there's a couple songs, Kahu, which means guardian in Hawaiian. There's all of the good vibe and prayers in that song to assist people in their daily lives. Kundalini of Love. People love to dance to that one. Um, What's another one? Um, the Hopi prayer is also very powerful. I believe that's called Native. And yeah, I really like to include positive, tones and messages in my music because I feel, to be honest with you, ever since we kind of went digital and ever since, whatever the powers that word did, they really did something to music where they took it out of the people's hands. A lot of weird negative messages. Even professional rock bands, they say in the late 90s, they remember when rock died, like compared to like rap or whatever and what they were pushing in the narratives. I enjoy all music, but I can tell you right now, it's just me and my higher selves making making these tunes. I do use different softwares. Obviously, that's not me singing with a voice analyzer with the high female pitches.
Beautiful
Yeah,
feminine voice there,
beautiful
Rion.
feminine
Why are you
voice.
holding back?
No, but I have recorded my voice and then I inputted it into the different softwares that I'm using to create it. And I'm looking forward to having some bongers released by Miss Ava.
Is that a threat? Is that an invitation?
Listen, it's going to get, I don't know how to do anything other than awesome. This is me a year in, wait 3 years.
Yeah.
So every single time I'm getting better, every single day, I'm getting more specific. And now that I'm making my own beats and I have a certain sound, I'm just going to follow that and follow my passion.
Well, let's talk about Take Me a little bit more because the lyrics really touched me. And because I know your astrology chart, and I do want to bring in a bit of astrology because we're going through some incredible configurations right now, and the planets are activating and working together in such a synergistic way. And wherever this is showing up in your chart personally is going to be the creme de la creme of awakening in your reality. So I know that this has been for you, Pluto. I'm going to blame Pluto. Pluto's been working with you in a deeply sort of root level, intimate way, getting you in touch with some more of the emotional parts of yourself, maybe some more of the human experience part of yourself, because I do know Rion to be a very galactic person. But now Pluto is moving into your fifth house of creativity and self expression. And I sort of predicted or felt that your creativity would become something much deeper and what's another word for vulnerable? Because I'm just like saying it way too much, but that your creativity would get to another level with Pluto coming in there and wanting to get some honest, authentic voice out of you. So this song for me resonates in that regard.
These past energies that we've all been going through and how it's really kind of fine tuning every human being to let go of the things that no longer serve them, to step back into their power, and really what brings them happiness and passion. And what I've noticed as of late for everyone is there's a certain line in the sand that's been drawn. And for me, instead of like, I guess, going external into the chaos, I went internal and I really began to create honesty with myself. I mean, in the very beginning of this journey, especially with these songs, I have my headphones on till 3 in the morning, and I had to actually buy studio speakers for the studio because I was just cooking my eardrums with these surround sound headphones on because I was able to elevate and almost have like an OBE since I am kind of a galactic dude and I've been awake for 17 years. To be honest with you, when I make some of this music, I'm 300 feet in the air talking to my higher selves, listening to the music. It's almost like an out of body experience for me. And I'm looking down at the top of my head from about, I don't know, 30 feet in the air. So for me, that's when I really get a song that really gets me going. And it's like, I call it lost in the sauce. I just get lost in the sauce. And I realize that if I can help other people, you know, have a moment without doing drugs. Mind you, this is just sound and frequency. If I can get you to a place where you can put your headphones on or put to this my album on and just chill out in your house, turn the lights off, put on some cool, I don't know, accent lighting and just play some of these tracks, they're going to take you somewhere because when they were created, that's how they were made. You have to understand this ignition point was made in a higher elevation of consciousness that created it. It was not made in 3D. The concepts, what I'm expressing to you, speaking star language, speaking Anunnaki, speaking Syrian, speaking Palladian, Sumerian, prayers from the Blackfoot Indians. There's just a lot going on with it because I'm basically wrapping consciousness around a frequency and I'm handing it to the world. At least that's how, I mean, I know those are kind of grandiose words, but I feel that my experience in the physical has led me to something where I can express myself and create a space for myself that I just really enjoy. And I get my bass out and I'm starting to put bass, I'm like, writing riffs and I'm putting it into, pumping it into the computer and I'm really seeing what I like. I have all my drone flutes. I know if some of the songs you guys listen to, that's me playing the flute. I have my flutes, my drone flutes are in every single key. So, I like the key of A when I make music, but obviously the key of B is cool. G is also awesome, especially for all you rockers out there. But just learning the science behind the sound and then working with it, I think everyone should be their own DJ or their own music creator, and we utilizing whatever tools you want to do that. But it opens up almost like that poet creator side of my brain, and I get to express kind of the inner onion of my essence, being a light warrior on this planet, especially doing some of the stuff I've seen things I can't unsee. So some of the things that I've witnessed on this planet, some of the locations I've been, some of the doors I've gone through, I can't tell someone what waking up is. I can't express to you that, we're having a human experience. We're an eternal soul having a human experience. You know, I've gone places in the physical, interacted with beings in the physical, that once you kind of reach that level of understanding, right? Now it's just trying to fit in as you've already opened Pandora's box. And I spend about 80% of my time just pretending to be human. It's not a human trying to wake up. No. When you really wake up, you're like an eternal being, an ET, a star seed, an azurite, an angelic in the flesh. It's not, oh, I don't know who I am. When you actually get your memories back, you realize how many times you've been down here. You realize why you came down here. I think my job is to create a very beautiful place. And I honestly just look forward to my friends and family dancing at huge gatherings to some of my songs as we all have a great big party together. That's what I feel. And for the prayers, especially that one song I made, Real Angels Don't Sleep, or the like the Shiva version. What you guys don't know is those are protection prayers in Sanskrit. So think about this as a visual. You guys are driving your vehicles in dense locations on this planet, blasting literal Sanskrit prayers of protection through your vehicle like a golden ball of light, in driving around inside the matrix, blasting protection prayers and affecting everything around you like a ripple. And you guys are blasting it. You guys are dancing. You're doing all these things. So I just want you to understand how important it is, how important music is, but also to take your craft and use the tools and technology that are available now that weren't available before, right? And some of you really powerful starseed and angelics, right? Azarites, we're very private people. Sometimes it's just you in a cabin or you at the beach by yourself. It's not like I have 6 guys and I'm 20 years old and I'm like, I'm going to make a shot at going mainstream. No, this is me expressing myself, having gone through the trials and tribulations of growing up and spiritually awakening on this planet.
Well, that was very profound and eloquent. Thank you for sharing that. And I really feel like that's the best part of where technology is headed. And when you are awake and in your heart, watching you as someone who is such a visionary now have the tools to storytell on such a higher level. It's important, impactful, resonant. I see the comments. I know that I cried real tears. And that's what brings me to the next song that I'm going to play here, because this was one of those that deeply hit me when you created this song. So let's go ahead and get into Created Perfect by DJ STARLORD.
Silence where the heartbeats fade. I see your shadow dancing in the rain. You think you're alone, lost inside the grave, but I've been waiting through the endless pain, waiting for something perfect. For something perfect, but I'm sure it's you. Now the starseeds bloom. You think you're alone? You think you're alone? You were created perfect. For something perfect, but I'm sure it's you. Now the star seeds bloom. You were created perfect.
Girl, get me a tissue. I am so verklempt over here. That song gets me every single time. That was created perfect by DJ STARLORD. Thank you for making that song and that music video.
You're very welcome.
I really think you tapped into the vein of sort of our collective sense of not feeling, what's the word? Good enough, deserving.
I feel, when I made that song, I felt it has a really close to my heart is obviously Yeshua, all my homies up in the angelic realm, um, all of the things that lean against us in this place. And just to know that, you are perfect just the way you are. And, human beings in their essence really are beautiful, perfect beings. It's all the stuff we have to lean against and all the programming and all of the things that try to take away our sovereignty and our peace. But our souls are just that, just eternally perfect and beautiful in their own right. So I hope this song reminds you of that.
It definitely does. It hits me in the heart every time, and it awakens something, and something even in the frequency of the beat is sort of like an echo, or feels like something that calls out to the cosmos. So I know I'm taking you so deep. You should see the look on his face. I'm taking this Pisces so deep. He's like, "Where's my surfboard so I could get
You're
back
like
on
you're
top
you're
of
like
this?"
exposing all of my secrets. You're like, how does that really make you feel? I'm like, emotional. I'm so emotional right now. It's like, Father.
Dude, I have so much Scorpio in my chart. I am feeling the same vibes. I feel like I'm telling secrets that I should not be telling, but that's the juice of right now. Like, I actually think that's exactly what's needed to create the new, to it's an inside job, as people have been saying. It's so true. And you even mentioned that. I don't know if you noticed that before, but you said something about being external, and then you went and like flipped an internal switch and just started activating your mofo creator essence. And it is an inside job, this ascension. And I feel like we finally figured that out this year. Maybe it's Neptune and Saturn moving into Aries. Yep, I'm going to say that that is definitely assisting with that. And it's getting us into, do you remember how the Disney people who worked for Disney, they were called Imagineers?
Right.
That is the legit frequency of Neptune, which is your planet, Mr. Pisces, plus Saturn, the taskmaster, the one that says, do it, let's see it, build it. And Neptune is all about the imagination and the fantasy and the spirit and coming together. We are the Imagineers. And thank you for embodying that, letting your waters out today.
Listen. Okay, everybody calm down. Thank you so much. And, um, expressing true emotion on this planet and how much we're loved and how much our souls are loved and how much our families truly love us. Some of us star seeds and angelics that are just here like at work, and where we actually herald from. If my family could just feel for a second their heart and how many people miss us and how many people, that we help down here, but truly where we come from and the decision we made to come down to this planet to assist. If you actually felt the true love of your family pulling you and you felt that in your heart, it is something that is far more powerful than this construct can take. So just remember, we're just here for a limited run. And, the best we can do is to leave this place better than we found it, protect the children, protect our families, and live in peace. Thank you.
You just Michael Jordan that. And everyone who came down here, I'm just going to echo that. Everyone who came down here is literally the Michael Jordan just for being here, just for this level of alchemy and mastery and overcoming and healing. That's what this podcast is about. I want to be here with you during that journey. Rion sort of wants to be here for you. It's very deep. It's a little uncomfortable. No, it's been profound to watch you grow. Thank you for that privilege to witness each other and witness your journey. Thank you for that.
And thank you for all you guys for having patience for me over these last 17 years. There are no guarantees in this life. There's no guarantees that I would have woken up and at some point just made drew a line in the sand and said, I'm going to choose my heart, and I'm going to choose service to others, and I'm going to choose improving this place, and I'm going to choose to not run away, and I'm going to choose to face my fears, and I'm going to choose to balance my stream, and I'm going to choose to be the heir to my bloodline. And I wish that for everyone out there on planet Earth, to become the strongest in your bloodline. It's not about money or Babylonian money magic. It's who's the strongest being in your family that wields, that has that same blood in your body right now. Is it you? So I just want to remind everyone that the importance of this and why we came was to help our family and our friends and our oversouls graduate this game, and to take as many of our beloved souls with us as possible.
Thank you. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in and being with us today. It really means so much. This was definitely one of my secret journal entries, something that I've wanted to create for a while. So truly, from the bottom of my heart and from the red sands of Sedona, thank you for being here today with us. And I'm going to sign off with something a little bit of R&B, okay? A little bit of flavor. But let me tell you, this goddess who created this song, there is a prayer in here. And I was so moved when I heard this song. So I hope that it resonates with you as well. Her name is India Shawn, and this is Just You.
No one else is just you. No one else is just you. Look in the mirror, all I see is us. That's all I see. When I think of me, I
complete love, already born that way. Love. It's you. When I learned that the relationship between myself and myself was the most important relationship that I would ever have in my life, I think a light bulb went off. It was like monumental in my growth for me to understand that it was very important to know who I was without the personas and characters and things that I thought that I had to be accepted, basically. You know what I mean? That I didn't need to belong to anything to already be worthy. And when I started seeing that, oh, it's me. It's me. It's my perspective of myself. It's who I feel that I am, that it was always me. It's you. It's you. I started asking myself the right questions. I started meditating and going within. And then you find out that you're not even this body, that you're so much more than this body, that you're more expanded, that you're something bigger, that you're something fuller, you know, that you're a spirit having an experience. And that always goes back to you. How do you want to feel today? What do you want to see today? What do you want to attract to yourself? You're the creator. You're the visionary. This is your life. This is your life, and you can have it how you want. It's all about you. You are everlasting. You are worthy. You are loved. It's you.